We had the puppies outside for the first time. They're all doing extremely well. These are all very confident puppies. Except for this guy. He says I'm a little nervous, but it's not too bad. He's not shutting down. He's just a little whiny. He's so sweet though. He's such a sweetie. And there's Trace back there. She has gained so much confidence. We've been keeping the Pomeranians with the collie puppies, and it has helped them a ton, and especially her gain confidence and not be so scared. It's like she's a completely different puppy. There's Whisper. She's my favorite of the litter. Yeah. And Broom. Oops, like right underneath me. Equinox. She's a very sweet, personable puppy. Look, y'all spent some time outside. Hey, no sir. That was Russell being mean. Russell's a bit of a punk. You're a punk. He keeps yanking on Parsik's hair, and she doesn't like that. Alright, Zenith and Azimuth are down there. And it's Broom in the front. Yeah, there she comes. Parsec. For anyone who is curious, we were advised by our vet that Starlight may not be able to breed again, so we will be keeping Parsec. There's kind of no ifs, ands, or buts about that now. We were considering letting her go, but given that information that we won't know until we try to breed Starlight again, whether or not she will be fertile. YouTube peeps don't know. Starlight contracted metritis about a week ago now. We had to take her to the emergency ER because it was on the weekend. It was a hot mess. We caught it very early, but metritis can cause scarring and or polyps to form in the uterus. Now this was according to an actual reproductive vet that we just took her to today. So, hey baby. Hey baby girl. Given that information, now it's not none of it's a guarantee. That he doesn't know, he doesn't see anything on the ultrasound. She looks good right now. She doesn't even show signs of the infection anymore. And she's not even done with her full round of meds, but he advised we do a second round of meds just in case. We will be keeping Parsec. It's too much of a risk not to. Huh? I can't hear you. Who? Okay. Sorry, Peyton was yelling at me about something. Anyway, given all that, the possibility there, we're just going to go ahead and keep Parsec. It is possible that she will become available when she's a little older if we're able to breed Starlight again. And I highly advise, anyone who's looking for a puppy, don't knock the older ones, okay? Don't even knock the adults, because there are a lot of advantages over getting a little puppy. Not a lot. It's not as much work. We train our dogs. She's fussing. It's all right, baby. I'm right here. Come here. Come here, sweetie. Come here. the fact that they'll be potty trained is a huge deal. Dogs on the porch are barking. It's all right, baby. Come here. Come back up this way. Come on. Also, it will have a solid temperament at that age, meaning there won't be guesses as to, its temperament. Whereas with puppies, we just kind of have to guess. There are ways that can help us tell, but it's still a guess because a puppy can change, or they can go through periods where they seem off. There's also the fact that individual homes can change a temperament. If the puppy isn't one of those that's stable in his personality. Arrow, for instance, was one of those cases. Arrow is Lemmy's puppy that came back due to high anxiety and various other things. He was one of the calmest puppies we had ever had. If he had stayed with us, he might not have turned out that way. So the home also can change temperament. But Lemmy's puppies, as a general, have been, what's the word? A lot of them have been, it's not that they haven't had stable temperaments, but they're very malleable because they care a lot about their person. So they're very affected by their person. So there's a difference there with Lemmy's puppies. These guys, these are Starlight and Kazahana's puppies. They have just been very confident and very loving, very waggy and happy. And currently I have Azimuth in my lap, and he's just loving getting belly rubs. Just very different personality. These puppies would be more likely to be very stable no matter where they went. You're a stinker pot. You're a stinker pot. Azimut sees a stinker. Whoops. He's a stinker pot. Azimut sees a stinker pot. There's Trace. Trace, the little baby. There's the little baby. She is what people call a wolf sable. They charge like an arm and a leg for a wolf sable, but all a wolf sable is a Pomeranian that has a goody versus sable. A goody is what huskies typically have, and she also is recessive black. I don't know if that makes a difference as to why she is so dark, but you gonna get fussy with me? We also thought she might be brindle, and she could be, but because she's still so dark right now, we can't tell. Babies, why don't you come back this way and stop being silly? See the stinker? He's all over me. The stinker. You're a stinker. Come on this way, baby. You're stuck in an onion loop, darling. So, to give a rundown of what's happened since the last video, we first had Sear get eclampsia on, not this last Friday, but the Friday before. She got eclampsia. Eclampsia is low calcium levels, and it can be deadly. We think most likely it was simply because she was producing so much milk. I mean, she was producing a lot. Her puppies were so fat. Some people claim, well, it's the food they're given. Some people claim it can be genetic. But honestly, I think it was just how much milk she was producing. It was just far too much. On top of, she may be a dog that's puts so much into her milk. So the next time she will be bred, she will get a calcium supplement after they're born. You do not give calcium while they're pregnant. It can calcify the bones in the puppies to a degree that's not good. So you have to give it after they give birth. So she'll be on a supplement next time. And limited time with the puppies, because that was another one of the problems, is that she was in there with them a lot. So we'll try to separate her a little bit, give her more time on her own, more time, eating and drinking and all that, taking care of herself. Needy babies is what we'll do. And then that Saturday night, actually, it was like at 9 o'clock. Starlight was not doing well. We took her in. They couldn't find anything. Peyton brought her back. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning, and then went back to the ER at like 7 o'clock that Sunday morning. And then she got diagnosed with metritis. Metritis is similar to pyometra. It is an infection of the uterus. No idea where it came from. It could have been anything, honestly. It could have been as simple as her, sitting on the ground, or it could have been because Parsec was stuck and I had to help her come out. Although I washed my hands thoroughly, most often metritis and pyometra is caused by E. coli. So some sort of exposure to E. coli. Well, why did y'all all go down there? I don't understand. So there's no telling. The reproductive vet that we took her to said that metritis is actually quite rare, at least in his case. He's only seen it a very few times, and he's been, practicing for a long time. It's okay, baby. He's been practicing for a long time. Seen a lot. 90% of his work is reproductive work. And that was his caution and advice, is that Starlight may not be able to have another litter. Essentially, she could be sterile after this. So Parsec is staying with us for that reason, just in case. And if she becomes available when she's older, someone will get a really good puppy, because she's a young dog, I should say. Because we planned on trying to breed Starlight on her next heat. There are various reasons behind that. That choice, we will try and see what happens. Why do I say they're going to get a really good young dog? Because Parsec is, she's a really good puppy. So far, anyway, she's been a very good puppy. The point still stands, though, and that is, don't knock an older dog, or even a young dog, I should say it like that, because there are many advantages, and I personally think they're really good for older people or people with disabilities, etc., because a puppy is a lot of work. They are a lot of work. Particularly in the trying to get them potty trained department, and just the challenges that a puppy can bring into the household. Where's she going? I think they're all kind of settling down now, / they may just want to go inside because they're tired. They're young. Starlight's puppies are 4.5 weeks old. Sears puppies. This is Broom. Sears puppies are 5 weeks old. A lot of gnats out today. Your belly's dirty. You need a little trim up. To the belly, dirty belly. She's a sweet girl. I really like her too. She's a sweet girl. We're waiting for a dilute brindle from Sear. That's what we're waiting for. So we won't be keeping any of Sear's puppies. Equinox. No, that was Mana. Azimuth is hiding in the bush. What you doing, baby? Oh yeah, they're getting tired. Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and take them back inside. At this age, I mean, they wear out real quick. And they're worn out. It's ecliptic. Ecliptic. You sweetie. He's sweet. Sweet baby. He just wants to hug and cuddle. Yeah. What are you doing, dude? Alright, I'll get them inside. Talk to you people later.